Today, I'm breaking down the exact three productivity models that can completely eliminate that analysis paralysis problem. If you want to know exactly what to work on right now during your work days and the long-term goals, this is for you. Three models for making action choices. We can do the actions in the moment. We can do the actions during our daily work, or we can do our actions according to the goals. So let's start with one by one. So if during in the moment there is one model which is four criteria model. So this four criteria model is telling for choosing actions in the moment. So we are using this model for choosing actions in the moment. So what are these three? So there are four parts which we are going to discuss. One is context. If we are going to do any action and we want to get that completed, we should understand what's the context of that. Let's take an example. If we want to draft ideas, okay, we are going to draft ideas. So the first thing is we need pen and paper. So this is the context of it. If you want to draft the ideas, you need pen and paper. Second could be the location. Are we going to draft this at home or at office? Third point would be what productivity tools we needed. Did we need phones or we need laptops for this? So these are the context for drafting the ideas. These factors limit our choices, what you do in the moment. So these are the responsible for limiting our choices. Second is time available. When you have to do something else, let's suppose you there is already a task you have to do, and call that let's call that there's a 5 minutes of meeting which is going to be happen. Okay, so you want to do an action, but having meeting in 5 minutes, you are going to have a meeting in 5 minutes. So it prevents a number of actions which needs more time. So time available is the second thing which we are going to consider while we are taking the action in the moment. Energy available. How much energy do you have? There are some actions which require the reservoir of the mental energy or the physical energy. So there is a like for some peoples they have a very mental high mental energy in the morning. Some have the high mental energy at night. So if they are having high mental energy at morning or at evening, they should do the physical work opposite of that. If I let's suppose if I'm having a mental energy very high at night, I should do the physical work more in the morning. If my mental energy, creative energy is very high in the morning, I should do the physical work after the evening. So we should, according to this, we should use this. And after considering these three, after considering what is the context, what's the time available, what's the energy available, now I can see which task, if I complete, will pay me the highest by keeping context, time, and energy in the mind, then I'm seeing which task will give me highest payoff. I should choose that. So this is the four criteria model for choosing the actions in the moment. So if you want to decide any action in the moment, you can use this model. There is a second model which is during daily work. So there is a threefold model which we are using for evaluating daily work. So, and basically, there are three parts in a daily work. Either you are doing the predefined work. If there is a daily you are doing in a day, you are doing some task. It could be predefined. So you know already what actions you have to perform. So you are doing the next actions as planned earlier. For example, making calls, brainstorming, drafting ideas, meeting someone. So these are already predefined work which you have in your mind. Another possibility could be doing work as it shows up. So there could be things which are coming unexpected. You didn't imagine it or you didn't thought they will come, but they unexpectedly came. Let's suppose my partner walks up and he is during I'm creating a video, he's talking with me. So this was unexpected. My time was scheduled according to the just creating a video, but suddenly my teammate came, my partner came, and he suddenly stopped talking with me. Those are unexpected tasks. Third one could be if it's if it's not predefined, if it's not doing work as it shows up, it could be you are defining the work there. The third possibility could be you are defining your work. You are cleaning up your in basket, your stuff basket. It could be you are sorting out emails, voice mails, some projects, some other your family stuff is coming. According to that, you are defining the work. So it could be this threefold model is we are using for evaluating your daily work. The third one, which is according to the goals, the sixth level of model for reviewing your own work. If you want to understand like what I'm doing daily and where I'm going to go, where I want to reach in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, what is my goal, and am I actually doing the work for that? So there is one line to know your priorities to know your priorities are, you must know what your work is. If you want to know what are your priorities, what are your priorities in these 6 months, what are your priorities in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you should know what is your work. So we let's start with there are six ways. So there is runway. One is the runway, current actions. You if we will take a as a atomic level, you will be doing your current actions, which could be accumulated list of all actions you need to take. So there are 300 to 500 hours things of doing. So they are your current actions. There are 1,000 feet, which author is saying current projects. The first one is current actions. It will be from ranging from 300 to 500 hours of current actions you will be going to do. Current projects will be you will be having 30 to 100 projects which are short term outcomes. Setting up home computer, it could be setting a home computer, new office, team member, one project, $1 million. So these could be your current projects. The 2,000 feet areas of responsibilities. There are a number of areas of responsibility, and this is very interesting thing. There are a number of responsibilities, area of responsibilities. Create or accept project because of your responsibilities. Here the goals start shaping. As we are taking the risk, let's suppose in my team, let's suppose there is a one developer, he has took a responsibility that I'm going to do development only. Or take your same will be for you. You guys will be having some responsibilities. I'm gonna be responsible for maybe for marketing, maybe for content creation, maybe for uh, product creation, R&D. So these things are your responsibilities. So we can take responsibilities from 10 to 15 responsibilities, and these are your key areas within which you wanna achieve results and maintain standards. So you will be known that he is going to bring the results, and you will be having a standard OP level. Okay, he is the good in those things. So it could be job and personal life. In jobs, it could be like strategic planning, administrative support, stock development, market research, customer service, asset management. These are going to be your responsibilities. In personal life, it could be like health is my responsibility, family is my finances is my home environment is my responsibilities. Even the spiritualities and recreation etc, these are your personal life. So totally you can have a 10 to 15 responsibilities. Listing and reviewing these responsibilities help evaluating your projects. So what projects you are going to take are depend will come only through the responsibilities. There is then 1 or 2 years of goals, which is 3,000 feet. And there will be another dimension gets like another dimension gets as soon as you think what we want to achieve in coming 1 or 2 years. When you are thinking that when you are thinking like, okay, this is my 1 or 2 years of goal. It could be a founder, it could be uh, product developer, it could be UX designer, it could be a engineer, it could be salesperson, it could be marketing person, content creator. When you are setting these, okay, 1 or 2 years, I'm going to be achieving this. Your responsibilities will change. New responsibilities will get added as they will emerge due to your goal, and some gets diminished. They are no more important. So these the When you are setting the goal, your responsibilities are changing. When your responsibilities are changing, your current projects will change. As your current projects will change, your current actions will change. So these are about the goals. So now comes to the vision. Vision are usually 3 to 5 years of vision, where you are thinking about the organization strategies, your life transition, career transition, your your family position, where you will be as a financially, where you will be as a career. So you are thinking in those ways, and due to which your goals are shaping. As per your vision, your goals are shaping. And there is a big picture which is 5,000 plus feet, which is about the life. The primary purpose and core definition will be like what is your primary purpose? Being developing this, being as a founder, being as a this product developer, being as a part of team. So your purposes will matter. Your core definitions, what you say, what you define as a being a founder, what you define as being a team lead, what you define as being an employee, what you define being as a book reader, what you define as a person itself, why we exist, why your company exists, is all your actions, projects, objectives, goals, mission, and visions are going to be fit in this big picture. Okay, so all this which we studied are, if we take a very quick view of this, is if you want to take actions in the moment, you have a four more. You have to keep in mind there's four pieces, which is context, time available, energy available, priorities. So using these four, you have to define your actions in the moment. Work during daily work, you have to use the threefold model for evaluating your daily work, which is you will be doing predefined work, doing work as it shows up, defining your work. If it is six level of model, which is according to the goals, six level of models of reviewing your own work, what work you are doing. Sometimes if you want to understand like what am I doing, and you are not happy what you are doing, you should use this model. So it will if we'll go to down, you are defining your what is your life purpose, what are the core definitions, what are your principles, and according to that life you are setting a vision. Okay, I want to achieve this. I want to see myself after 3 5 years at this position, and what are the goals to achieve that. To achieve these goals, you'll be having some responsibilities. To those responsibilities, you are going to accept the projects according to that, and to accomplish those projects, you'll be having the actions which you are going to do. So it from top to down it goes, but to achieve the top, we need to do the actions which will complete the projects, which will fulfill our responsibilities, due to which we will able to achieve our goals, and we'll be able to see our we are achieving our vision and fulfilling the purpose of our life. So we need to start with the top so we can get the bottom, but we to achieve the top we need to do the bottom, and it's very